Hello friends, welcome to my third video. Continuing my home improvement / DIY series, today I will talk about an undersink storage solution. Do you also have a false front under your sink like we did? Well, we created a tip-out drawer to put out the sponges and brushes in there. You can also get this custom made by your contractor, but that costs several $100s as opposed to the $25-ish it costs when you do it yourself. Let's check out the hardware. The inserts we bought are made by Rev-a-Shelf, but there are quite a few other companies that make the same things. These are plastic ones that can be removed for cleaning, but there are steel ones as well that look a little bit nicer and are a little bit more expensive. Also, instead of getting one long insert for our long drawer front, we got a couple of shorter ones, again for the ease of cleaning. The ones we got are 14-inch ones, but Rev-a-Shelf makes them in both 11-inch and 14-inch sizes. The hinges you see here are soft close hinges, and these are also highly recommended. Unfortunately, they don't come bundled with the plastic inserts, so you'd have to purchase them separately. I have linked both the inserts and the hinges in the description below, so that you can find the exact same items that I used. I have also linked the instruction manual, which is not on the manufacturer's own website, and they don't include one in the box either, so this was a little bit hard to find. Before getting started, make sure to mark where the drawer front lies exactly, because after you remove the front, you will need guidance to put it back in the same spot and align it with the other drawer fronts. Next step is to just take out the drawer front. Ours was attached using these clips, and I just had to pull the drawer front straight out. You can also see a couple of post-its here. These are just to remind me to adjust my drill bit so that I don't drill through the front. After this, I attached the hinge to the frame. I needed to put screws into the very top and the very bottom holes in the hinge. I marked these locations and pre-drilled them using a 1/8-inch bit. Now notice the location of the hinge. I have put a thick notepad under it so that the hinge is sitting about a 1/4 inch above the bottom edge and not on the bottom edge, which is what the instruction manual says. On the side, it is flush with the nearer edge of the frame. I found these tips on an Amazon review, and it worked out really well for me. After you attach the hinge to the frame, you will need someone's help to hold the drawer front in place using the mask tape guides, while you push out the hinges from the inside so that they touch the drawer front and mark the screw locations. Now this is kind of tricky, and you'll be doing this while crouched under the sink. To make sure that your helper doesn't accidentally move the drawer front and misaligns it, or God forbid drops the drawer front on their feet or on you, I suggest also using clamps and/or some sort of tape. As you can see here, I marked the screw locations, and the next step would be to pre-drill the drawer front, and I need to make sure that I don't drill through the drawer front. Again, that's why those post-its are there. After this, I had to remove the hinges from the frame and then attach the hinges to the drawer front. I felt this step was inefficient because I would have to reattach the hinges to the frame after this. I wish they had a template that allowed me to attach the hinges first to the drawer front, pre-drill the holes on the frame, and then attach the hinge to the frame once and for all. Anyway, you can see here that I have marked, drilled, and put in 2 of the 3 screws here, and I'm about to do the same for the third one. After the hinges, I put the screws for the drawer inserts in. As you can see, I marked the location, keeping the inserts symmetrical, level, and 1/4 inch from the bottom edge of the drawer front as instructed. Remember to keep the insert screws slightly loose so that you can remove the inserts periodically for cleaning. To reattach the hinges to the frame, I used the lower cabinet doors to support the drawer front while I screwed in the lower screw, and then had the drawer front tilted up while I screwed in the upper screw. After the hinges are attached, as you can see, the drawer closes softly. This is a great safety feature to avoid fingers getting pinched, especially if you have kids around. And now the insert is in and the drawer is ready. The opening is a bit abrupt because we still have to put in a knob or a handle. But for now, that is it for this relatively quick and easy project to increase kitchen storage. Hope this was helpful and see you all next time. Please feel free to subscribe to watch more product reviews and home improvement DIY.